I'm Dominic Barrett. I'm the Executive Director of Shalom Farms here in Richmond. And our goal is to increase access to healthy food in urban Richmond and to provide the supports to make that access meaningful. Our farm itself is out in Goochland on a property called Westview on the James, where we currently have 5 acres in production. And where over 4,400 people in 2014, including members of your church, came out. We learned a little bit about food access and the challenges of accessing healthy food in Richmond. We learned a little bit about growing food in a way that takes care of God's creation. And then we grow enough food to get to the people who really need it most in Richmond, which often means the east end, the south side, the north side, the parts of Richmond where the most food insecure residents, the most low-income residents have the hardest time finding access to healthy food. And we get that food to food pantries, we get that food to places like Feed More, to after-school programs, to church feeding programs, and to programs we run ourselves, like our youth-run farm stand program, where kids are getting good experiences with good food and learning to recognize, use, and choose that good food and selling food in their neighborhood, as well as our prescription produce program, where we're working primarily in public housing in the east end and in the south side to write prescriptions for our healthy fruits and vegetables, and then provide the supports and connections to make that produce and that access meaningful, with every 2 to 3 weeks offering classes and every week doing check-ins, offering recipes and support to make sure that folks can open that prescription, so to speak, of those fresh fruits and vegetables. And we've been so grateful and so blessed over the years to have the wonderful support of your church in a variety of ways. I think it's one thing that makes this relationship so special, is that it hasn't been just sort of a single-faceted partnership. It has involved coming out to the farm and learning about what we do at the farm, getting your hands dirty and helping us grow the food itself. It's been taking on your own garden in a way that very few other churches have been successful in this region. Really having an impactful, powerful church garden that's actually growing food that people are eating, and that's actually, in many cases, coming to Shalom Farms and supplementing and adding to what we offer to those programs that I just mentioned. The advocacy, being great advocates and hosting presentations as well about food access and food justice issues and what that means to us as Christians as we seek to build the kingdom here has been really powerful. And then of course your financial support continues to be a huge piece of what makes our work possible. Having the support that we get, that unrestricted support from your church, really means that we can be mobile and nimble and put that money to wherever the greatest need is. Often funding means that it has to go to a certain place, and being able to have the flexibility to identify the greatest need and then quickly be able to fund that and grow that and expand that has been really powerful for us. We work really hard because of our volunteers and because of our support to have a very small overhead so that we can make sure that the vast majority of our resources go straight to programming, go straight to growing food and getting it to the people who need it most. And so we are so grateful for your continued support and your continued love and guidance and prayers, and we look forward to working with you all in the coming months and the coming years. Thank you.